Hello all, I'm V for CyberPhnx Fat Streams. Sorry for the delay, but yeah, I forgot to actually update Arknights on PC, because, well, yeah. Because of the thing I'm doing it through. Because believe it or not, I'm actually using a PC version of Google Play Games to actually play it on my laptop. Yeah, because there's a PC version of Google Play Games that have been beta for a while now, and one of the games that's on there is Arknights. So yeah, but we're doing this quick little Zatsu whilst it's finishing updating, because the actual game's open now, it just needs to update. And yeah, once it's done so, we'll switch over to the actual game, the doodle, and look it up in Streamlabs and go from there. Yeah, you know, I might as well explain what Arknights is. It's a mobile game for one, and a Dutch game for two. Yeah. You wouldn't expect me to go for mobile game, but really? It took me about a week when I got the phone, the current phone, a couple of years ago to get into Pokemon Go. And I was one of those people who played Jagalia Lost when it was a thing. Still think that they should probably make a Switch version of that. I mean, it's not like it won't work. But yeah, game-wise, Arknights is actually a typical hero collecting sort of gacha game, but it's also a tower defense game for all things. And it's very unique in comparison to a lot of them. A lot of those sort of games. And yeah, it's one I've just kind of fallen head over heels with. Because if there's one thing you know about me, it's that I love a good setting and lore. Arknights has that. The storyline is apparently kind of actually crap, the actual dialogue itself, but the actual story's good. So yeah. And yeah, it's pretty stellar music too. If it ever decides to sort its life out. But yeah. Doing a thing. For bloody sake. Well, definitely pick. My laptop's definitely picked in a hell of a time to not want to cooperate. Yeah. Hang on, we got life. We have life, we have a title screen. We're not going to go to the game stream yet. Just because I need to be a wee bit careful about things. This is gonna be one of those kind of streams, isn't it? Kind where it just... whatever I'm doing just does not want to play ball. Give it a minute. Aha. Now, before any of us, no, I have not actually tested this game with streaming yet, so this should be a bit of an experience. I don't know why it's being a bit weird right now. There we go, I think we have life. Ah, that's the wrong thing. Wrong thingamajigama. There we go. Okay, I think we are in clear. But yeah, this is Arknights. So, what we're actually doing here is actually a very specific mode of it. Specifically, we are doing a couple of IS3 runs, or Integrated Strategies 3. Basically, you know what's better than a gacha game that's a tower defense? A roguelike mode in a gacha game that's a tower defense. Yeah, it's really weird, but it also really works. So, yeah. Anywho, oh yeah, because of it being the beginning of a month, or something like that, you get one where you can have a predetermined operator and artifact and that sort of thing. But from there, deep restorations like manage mode type deal, I just accidentally exited out the entire thing. So yeah. Yeah. I know it's kind of weird having the first thing of Arknights be not the main mode, but I think integrated strategies makes a good one to actually be. Anyway, we're just gonna do a regular one for now. And firstly, we have to select the squad. Basically, this determines certain bonuses and that sort of thing. This little symbol here means I've actually cleared IS3 on this particular, with that particular squad. So we're just gonna go for that. Oh yeah, because I did a couple of scores previously. I get an extra little bonus. So we sacrifice our ingots for a Madoodle. Okay, now I just gotta figure out what characters I want to use for this. One I don't do out of that is grab my gummy. A blue poison. and then just a caster. Oh, a 3-star, so I'm just gonna go with good. But yeah, I don't know how well it's gonna run when I actually get into a level, but only time can tell. Anywho, this is what the first floor looks like. Yeah. Again, this is still a tower defense game, so yeah. Now, what more we get? We got. What else is? Better to do quick select. Ways we need. Alright. Let's get going. Now, don't expect me to be any good at this. I've only ever cleared it twice. And one was because I had a completely broken artifact. Well, collectible as the game calls. Yeah, sorry if it's been a bit, on the I don't want to cooperate in. It just can be like that. But who knows, it probably runs a lot better the other end. God, this feels so weird to do on PC. There we go. And now we just wait. Yeah. And let me explain how skills work, or the characters work. Plot them down, make them face a particular direction so enemies are in their range. And yeah, let them do their own thing. They have skills which have a specific way of recovering their SP or skill points, and a specific way to trigger them. Offensive is on when it attacks something. Defensive is when it receives damage, and passive is, well, passive. Don't need to explain that one too much. And also means that it will do the attack automatically if the sort of conditions for it are met. And manually is, well, you do it manually. Not much else I need to explain there. But yeah. With normal Arknights, you would go into it with a predetermined squad. But integrated strategies 3 is roguelike, so yeah. It kind of needs it has that extra bit of randomness to it. At the beginning you do sort of have a bit more free reign when choosing your initial operators. In order to use your well-built operators, because you have to actually have them built outside the mode to have them as powerful as they are in the mode. Yeah, this is where things get randomized. Pause. Nice. Wait, what the heck is what? You know what? I'll just upgrade Gummy up to E2. Yeah, what white characters are, they have sort of promotion levels. E0, E1 and E2. 4 stars and above can go to E2. But in IS modes, when you initially recruit them, which you need help to do, they're capped at E1 max level with skill level 7. Skill level affects their multipliers back. Like, best way to explain it is, if you're familiar with Genshin, it's basically talent level. Now, I really don't have the ops to do that particular one. Yeah, encounters just like, I don't know, kind of like your D&D sort of encounters I'm at. This one we don't actually want to do because I haven't attempted doing the second ending. Emergency ops. These are basically harder versions of existing levels. So they're harder. Or the enemies are a bit more beefier and such. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm probably not going to be the most entertaining today. Okay. Oh yeah, if you see that sort of effect, that means the enemy's technically invisible. Yep. Oh yeah. Also, another thing to note is that the order the operators are actually deployed, like the order you put them up, actually affects what one's ranged enemies, these guys, will actually attack first. Like for instance, I just deployed Steward, so ranged enemies now are going to target him. Well, if they're closer to... well, as long as that operator is actually in range. Otherwise they'll go for more readily available one. And when the operators die, they go into cooldown. And their DP cost increases. That ain't good. Ouch. Yeah, as you see, my health went down when those two went in.
Mission accomplished.
And yeah, when they slip past your defenses like that, that's called leaking. You do not want to do that. Especially in IS modes, because, well, your health kind of carries over. the objective health carries over us. And also there's a light mechanic, where as you lose HP, you lose 5 points of light. And light can either grant you bonuses or grant you debuffs. I got lucky here getting 3 collectibles. 2 collectibles and a thing like that. As what do I want to do? I am going to go for damages so I have an extra body to block things with. Rogue Trader is a shop I don't need to explain shit. One with some snazzy music, may I add. I'm gonna use one of my dice rolls actually. Actually, that's probably better. Because riot poles are additional little part of that group of additional little bits you deploy. Oof. Yeah, that one other thing about not having max light. You can get ejections in IS3. Basically, debuffs that affect specific operators. Good, now we're back to up to 100. Five points. And we either have to do that one or that's the one with the origin rollers will periodically do damage in a specific area. And yeah, it damages everything. Oh. Yeah. Omen. Those guys will keep flinging things at you. Oh yeah, that's not good. Okay, so that will now target Gavin. Unless I be smart and put one there. And hopefully the only thing about Gummy's skill 1, because operators can be quick multiple skills, is that she'll use it on anyone who just does not have max health in an immediate vicinity. Oh, that was close. Scavenger nearly leaked. But at least we can take this guy down. We'll say,
Mission accomplished.
IS3 runs take a while. So, if we only get through like, one, maybe two, then Matt, you know why. Oh yeah, command level. You get command XP. Level up, you get extra little bonuses. That is next to useless. Because you never want to be at 1 HP, just generally. I am going to go with Whispering here, because CyberPhnx have a wider range. Oh yeah, there are classes and branches. Classes are like the overall sort of category we're in, like Blue Poison's a sniper, Purwood's a caster, Gummy is a defender, etc, etc. Branches are like specifications within that one, like Blue Poison is a marksman sniper, which deals specifically with aerial enemies better, whereas, let's say, an artilleryman sniper just does AoE. Nice. Wish fulfilled. Yeah, we just get thing for free. Units take point unit. I'd rather have the extra deployment for when I need it. So yeah. Raging Bellows. All free. Possible. Oh yeah, we got Pathfinder for our floor 3 boss. Okay. No, I'm risking it. Okay. String Puppet. Enemies receive 700 health damage per second when stunned, frozen, or bound. I'd rather take the... Oh, we get 2 out of that. Yeah, if you roll a 6, well then... You get 2. There's a binder hexer and dual operators. Text deal additional arts damage equivalent to 3% of the target's health. Oh, was this one? I would have much preferred it to be the one that, how do I put it? There's one that makes it so with certain branches, if an enemy's in their range, they take damage. And I think it actually affects Therapist Medics, which is what Whispering is. Yeah, I can just leave that to do its own thing. Because Whispering's healing is enough for this. Ah, crap. Well, never bloody mind then. This is not going well. Yeah, all the little things that they're spawning is sort of fogging things up a bit. There we go, one of them's dead. Oh, this one's going well, is it?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I don't seem to have much luck on it. I'm not good at, like, anything roguelike, ish. So, yeah. Oh no way, it just got rid of the objective shields, which is basically temporary health. Okay, it did say something about hexabinders? No, hexabinders? But also something about vessel binders? So... I'm actually going to go the hex option. Just cause... Yep. Oh yeah, sometimes you can get an operator like for free, but sometimes it's just not worth it. It sort of depends on the operator. Like, the hunter ain't really worth it for this. I'll try you. Keep you alive. Ah, crap. Yeah, I think we might be screwed here. Just cause of these fuckers. No wait, they're not the ones that throw. Okay. The versions of that particular enemy that throw that are ranged. Yeah, those things explode. And they hit anything around it. So, yeah. These guys cannot be blocked. Seem to be holding out quite well, though. Yeah, this ain't going as bad as I thought it would. Yeah, look, a lot of Arknights is just kind of waiting around, figuring out the right opportunity to pop any active abilities. Yeah, shoot. We actually got through this one actually real okay. And sometimes you'll get a bonus enemy like Duck Lord here. That just give you shit when you beat them. And if you leak them, it don't matter, cause they won't actually count towards you losing them. That makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I do think this one may be a wee bit doomed. Ah, that's me. Yeah. I want to grab on this. I'm gonna grab grey. That way we have like some form of slow. And I'm gonna sub out good one, cause Grey's passive is slow the target down for just about half a second. We'll train a lot, but yeah, don't we have a artifact that, well, a collectible that knows them down and such? Well, that makes them take arts damage whenever they're slowed. Path Shaper. Basically, when attacked, he'll spawn these little Madoobries and such. I do need Scavenger here, because yeah, there are also these little blockades. though I have enough things. Yeah, it does tend to chug a little bit here for this particular thing. Okay, he goes down there and then... Okay. Ah, this ain't going well. Yep, we just leave Ross. Fantastic. Ah, this one ain't going that well, is it?
Mission
It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that. Oh, we get upgraded ones. Well, in my case, I'm taking golden glue. Crazy die. Ah! Now there's a bit of a synergy there. I do not know what that one does. You out for you. With your broken ass S3. Yeah, Golden Glow is one of those quote-unquote meta operators. So yeah, it's really good. Reason for that is, well, 2 words. Global range. As in, when that S3 is active, not only does she get 2 extra drones to attack stuff with, crap. I can see an issue here. Nope, never mind. Oh yeah, you need a operator with a block of 3 to actually block those guys. And as you know, if the amount they're blocking exceeds their block count, they don't block them. Okay, things are going a bit better now. issue number something. Rat key. I hate dealing with this boss. What happens if I block it? Block him. Heyo, Daddycorn! Welcome to the stream. I'm probably about to die in the next 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm very likely to die because it's this particular boss that's shown up here. That key. Not fun. Ouch. Doing fairly well. I say that as blue poison just gets completely murked. Come on. Oh no wait, I actually killed him! I actually killed him! I think that's actually the first time I've killed Rat King. Yeah. And I haven't even done the Cold Wall event yet. Kinda. like a lot of my IS3 runs, they seem to have gone exponentially better the second I got Golden Glow. Yeah. Oh look, it's one of the other collectibles that's actually completely useless. Yeah. Golden Glow's kinda busted. Let's see. Actually, I'm not gonna take anyone here. I wanna see if I can grab myself one of my other 6 stars should I get enough hope for that. Oh yeah, I'm grabbing that one. 300 defense and 30 res for 100 seconds? That's something. Because the way the damage is calculated in this game, physical damage is their attack minus your defense. And with res, with odds resistance, or res as it's called, it's a percentage thing. Like, if something deals 1000 arts damage and you have 30 res, you resist, oh, you end up taking 700 arts damage. Oh yeah, didn't actually. We'll sub out Greyfish Nevo, just cause. Yeah, Grey's not great in the situation. If I remember, a lot of the enemies in IS3 are actually do have a decent amount of art resistance. Yeah. How was this one? Okay. These guys are sort of kind of weird. They fly, but if you stun them, they become ground enemies. Okay. Yeah. Arknights is a complicated game, and I just leaped one of the flying little shits already. Yeah. But, global range? Guess that don't mean shit to global range. Alright. No, do not deploy your ranged operators last. Because they will be targeted by, rangers. What's the Arknights? Yeah. It's complicated to explain. It's, basically a gacha game, but it's a tower defense. And the the integrated strategies game modes in it are roguelikes on top of that. No, you don't. So yeah, it's very complicated. Oh yeah, it's got a lot to it. And this is coming from someone who's played it for like months and months now. So yeah, there's a lot to it. Hell, maybe after this run goes south, which, knowing my luck, probably will at some point, I might actually just do maybe a normal level or two, just to show you how the game's normally meant to. I am not doing Seacam Sandstorm again. Because, yeah, I don't fancy getting murked by wrecking. Emergency dispatch is essentially. I know I wanted to actually have the hope to try and get another start. Oh, that works out. Bollocks. Huh. Well? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you know how, like, in Binding of Isaac, you have, like, Curse of whatever? That's basically the same thing. Okay. I have not done this particular node before. You want some recommendations for, like, oh yeah, sorry it's a bit long-winded, but this is not the sort of game you can really explain too well in like 2 sentences. You need like 2 paragraphs to even scratch the surface. And that's just the gameplay. Oh no, wait, tell a lie, I have done this one before. I have done this particular node before. I remember it being a complete pain in the arse. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about one guy there. Yeah. this level really isn't that bad once you actually get set up, if I'm honest. Oh, you do have these fly boys, but because of the way they go, through there, then there, then there, then there, they take forever to actually get to the front line. So by the time they do, you've probably cleared out all the ground enemies anyway. Well, the only thing about IS3 is it can cause the game to chug like a mother bitch. This is going pear-shaped. Methinks I'm a wee bit screwed here. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely screwed. Golden Glow just died. I forgot you can deploy stuff on that tile. Okay, that makes life easier. I forget stunning brings those guys back to Earth. A bit of a bump. How am I actually surviving this so far? Like legit, how am I surviving this? I suppose once Whispering skill actually pops, can quite comfortably kill everything in her range.
Mission accomplished.
I don't bloody know how I did that one, but apparently I did. It is quite impressive just how many how do I put it? Arspools I've managed to do so far? Sorry if I'm not all there right now. It is a Friday evening, so yeah. Actually, I am going to have you. Because where blue poison is a bit compromised in possible rejection, now when I can answer to a prayer, I can just get up to this 42 check from the get-go. I do not have any of those. My bot players have 20 attack. Oh, I could actually use one of the dire rolls. That's actually kind of useful. But bollocks, it's this particular. What the chances this is going to be one that kills it? The run, I mean. Alright. Let's see. You know, I can't actually think of any sort of topics to come up with other than what's happening on stream at the moment. yeah. Oh. How did he? I'm not too familiar with these particular enemies, because I think they're like, late chapter 9, chapter 10 enemies. I hear beeping. Oh. They got little drones. Okay. Well. Saves by 700 arts damage taken when an enemy is stunned, frozen, or bound. Still think I'm about to die though. And there it is. Yeah. Well, I gave it my best shot. I gave it my best shot with what I had. Now, has it been that long already? Ah. Oh yeah, at the end of IS3 runs, you get the score, and you can use it for, like, the rewards track, and other goodies. Cognitive shaping, essentially a permanent skill tree. And you can purchase, like, little upgrades on that. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. I need a quick pee. I'm back. But yeah. I go further at run than I thought I would have. Welcome back. Yep. I is very much back. You know what? I'm gonna go for another run. But this time I'm going to actually I think I'm gonna stick with Mind Over Matter Squad. And bring an extra king this time. And RNG goddesses, take the goddamn wheel. Oh. Well, So basically what that particular recruitment pack does is it randomly chooses 3 classes for you. One of which you'll get a guaranteed 4-star temporary recruitment. Basically you get a 3 4-star, but you don't have like that is build up to the 9s, if you will. Good. Okay. Blue poison? One else. I'm gonna go with Minecraft. I don't have a build up to E2 outside of IS3, but yeah, this is either gonna go really well or really poorly. Well, only one way to find out, I suppose. Yeah, I guess I just kind of underestimated how long IS3 runs actually are. Okay, got down to first. Oh, the only kick here, I'm only working with 2 block. Not 3. And I don't have any source of healing either, so luckily, sword rain. So here I'm kind of trading out healing for like damage. Alright. Luckily, Fine Cone gives like a little burst of damage, so I can just have stored up on a win. And yeah. Meaning I can blast the Sarkaz mercenaries back to Kazdel. It's good because they can be the issue sometimes. They can be the issue.
Mission accomplished.
And that was a clean first go. First back. Now I just need a medic. Or Gummy again. And I get a specialist. Huh. If I only had 6, then I would be able to get Texas Alter. But, having an even right off the bat ain't bad. Especially if we get the collectible, one of the collectibles we had last time, the one that does damage to over time to enemies that are bound, stunned, or frozen, because Ethan does bind. Do I want to attempt this one? You know, I think I could actually get away with it. I think I could actually get away with it. Okay, yeah, I need the divers dead. Well, this is off to a good start. Oh yeah, I'm completely fine with you lurking. Yeah, if you want to lurk, go ahead. I don't mind, because thieves have other things they need to do. Access to another. Oh, I don't actually. I'm just gonna kill that for. What bollocks. This is not a good one yet. But then again, I could actually get away with it. Was Ethan. Because it's these enemies that are the issue. And they essentially stun operators. Okay, I think yeah, things are here. Things get rough, I can just pop Jessica's skill to make a dodge attacks. Yeah, I think I really do just need a healer and I'll be set here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I really suck at conversations outside of commentary. Let's see. Artilleryman, Splashcaster, and Flinger Opera. That's definitely fine as well. Oh, I'll get one of the IS exclusive operators. Nice. Alright, I'm still medicless. Oh, that's actually one of the best ones you can get. All operators no longer receive any damage from Sarkaz enemies. Unfortunately, IS3 does not have that many Sarkaz enemies. It's IS2 that does. But it's still a good one to get. Right. Total 3 operators. Take the mid-tier one. Wasteland. Yeah, I can't think of any better way to get through this particular nodes. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a slog either way. Because the only operator I have for blocking is Texas. But I do have a bit of an advantage in I can just have them target Ethan. And cause yeah, the block. Wait, what? Oh, AoE. These guys actually increase enemy attack. Oh, that's a problem. Ah ha ha. Ouch.
Mission accomplished.
This is gonna be a bastard one to salvage. And of course I get another sniper. But I'm going to use it to actually upgrade Jessica. Yes. Basically, I can now recruit any operator, and I am going whispering. Ah, that's a bastard. Do I go for the DP or the... Yeah, I kinda need the extra life. So I can, like, actually survive. And there's one of the bad news. And I've got a 6. If I was at 100 life, that would actually grant me a buff. Oh, it was. Plus 15 reds. Okay, that's not that much of an issue on account of having as much. What's the box? Oh, I got Path Shaper again. Oh, how did I manage to get that again? I don't feel comfortable doing craft for a killer. And hold up, I only have one blocker. Luck has and hasn't been on my side today. Guess that's just normal for me then. Well, then there's only a couple of enemies that actually take this path, but they sort of are the ones that I'll explain it. They drop down on whatever tile they bloody so want. Not gonna lie, if you're planning to start Arknights, I know that they recently did that update that actually changes the characters in the starter banner, the beginning banner. I can't remember off the top of my head who was actually in it, or all of the ones that are in it. Because I know one of the ones that is actually Forts, a meta operator, but you're not gonna get to that sort of meta strength with Forts from the get-go though. Just on account of something. You need Thorn's E2 to really get the most out of them. I can't remember what the other ones are. Picture one of the faces and what they do, but I can't remember the name. If I'm honest. Yeah, the name's just escaped me, but essentially she's a marksman sniper that sort of focuses on hitting more one enemy. As for the other ones in it, I cannot remember. So yeah, bear that in mind if you're gonna start Arknights. If people say, oh, we roll till you get the Soucier or Silver Ash, just know that you can't actually, those operators aren't actually in the data banner anymore. So yeah, that's one thing you have to be careful. But another good thing about starting at the moment is cause next week, I believe, we actually get a banner or a event with limited banner, and limited banners give you 3 pulls. So yeah, you should be able to get yourself enough operators to get you off the ground. Which, yeah, well, to be fair, the 3 stars the game gives you by completing the first 2 chapters will just see you through a fair bit of stuff anyway. You'd need to actually learn the mechanics of the game, which I still haven't to this day. Not in its entirety, at least. Yeah, I kind of actually want to start saving resources for it, but I have kind of just planned my pool and resource gathering, so I barely have anything. But again, limited banner, 3 balls. But yeah, I say that because I really want the limited operator from it. Another one that's considered quote-unquote meta. With good reason. They are one of those operators that are welcome if you know what you're doing with.
Mission accomplished.
As for good operators, or good 6-star operators to shoot for as a new player, like the Soucier is a good one. Golden Glow is a good one, because even though people mainly use them for their S3, they do have good S2s you can use, because for a good while you're going to be having your operators at Elite 1 before you promote them to Elite 2. Just because Elite 2 promotions, even for 4-star operators, is quite the endeavour. Trust me, I have done it many a time. And yeah. I'm trying to think what other 6 stars I'm gonna shoot for. Mudrock's a good one. Yeah, Mudrock is a good one. Because he's not one whose S2 will essentially carry her. Huh. Mountain's another one that but his whole strength comes from his S2. Razor's a good one, but Centurion guards are better once you E2 them, because then they become block free. And the thing with the Centurion branch is that you hang on, my brain's gone blank. Yeah, they block as many. No, they can attack as many enemies as they can block. So they are incredibly useful. But they are much better once you get them E2s, so I get that third box. let's see. Defenders. What are some good 6-star defenders to go for? Sorry is a good one, because Guardian defenders are useful, because not only do they block, but they also can heal. But the 5-star now and Saria have an advantage over Gummy, as Gummy will just use her skill whenever there's a operating range in need of healing. Whereas with Snow and Saria, various ones will only heal operators under a certain amount of health, so they don't just waste it on essentially chip damage. Oshigu is also a good one to go for, but you don't. Other protected defenders can just sub in for her pretty easily. Grab the tanker. I need some. And alright, oh, that's not good. Ah, yeah. This is another thing with IS3. You can get these like mission thingy nodes, and you can get resources. And if you're using this particular thing, the mind over matter one, you can actually get extra ore. Like for instance, this one makes it so 4-star operators are essentially free. But yeah, this one don't seem to be going too bad. For love of hey, I am that one. Let's see. Okay. I am going to go in and yeah, I'm kind of set. Either going to go really well, or it's going to kill the run. Only one way to find out. Oh yeah. One thing I did notice is that the trailer for Genshin 4.2 came out. To be honest, I have just stopped playing Genshin. It's not... I know... I guess I just am not a fan of it anymore. I'm not entirely sure why. If I had to make a honest to God guess, it might potentially just be due to the actual grinding. And that sort of killed it for me. But I'm still going to keep up with the story stuff, because Arknights does have a good story to it. And, yeah. Wait, how did I leave? No, I don't. But yeah, I'm probably gonna still keep up with Story Genshin, just not really gonna play it just cause I legit have trouble. It's more of a grinding aspect that I have issue with. And yeah. I know.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. What's the issue? I think it's a bit too... I think it's partly how grindy it is, but also how long it takes to grind. Like, a lack of a auto option does kind of hurt the game a little bit. But, that's not something you can really do with a game like Genshin. I don't know, it's hard to actually explain, if I'm honest. And I just sort of, like, too much work for not as much dopamine. Yeah, that's pretty much bang on what that's pretty much bang on with what I'm saying. Because you do need to strike like the balance. Like, with Arknights, you're always getting something out of clearing in all stages. You always get in either LMD, which is the money equivalent, or I've seen that with other games than I get. Yeah. Yeah, you want to balance reward with the actual what you want to do. I've seen quite a few games just really struggle with that. Not just Genshin, but in general. and I feel like if it was that bit easier to actually build characters, then it wouldn't be nearly as bad. Trying to think of games that actually do that sort of dichotomy right. Because like I said, it is one of those things that is just hard for a game to get right. I think another issue is also how much you actually need to grind stuff up for. Because for Genshin you need to grind level, artifacts, weapon level, talents. Whereas with Arknights it's just level and skill level. And maybe the module if you're feeling up for it. If you get what I mean. It's basically, grinding's too slow, but they also ask you to grind for bloody everything. This ain't good. Please tell me this. I'll only lose 2 health if I leap this guy. Skill level. What the F they gotta add more rewards to
Mission accomplished.
and make things more accessible. Yeah. Because not gonna lie, I do think Genshin's the most grind-heavy gacha game I've played. I've played a fair few. So it makes me wonder if some of their other games are just as bad with it. But I haven't played either of the Honkai games, so I wouldn't know. Let's move. Leave it. I mean, yeah, they gotta make playable. I don't play Genshin, but I heard bits of thought and what. Like, I saw 2 other VTubers do watch along for that anniversary. Yeah. I remember a certain someone with oil showed updates to the other games and it just proved that they're capable of improving Genshin for players, but they don't go for it. Yeah, it is. I think there are probably reasons other than just greed, because they still need to have a gameplay loop, but they kind of have that through events and such anyway. To the point where the event, like just the amount of events and story stuff from catching up, that feels rather overwhelming. Yeah, it's one of those. There is a balancing act between giving players enough to do, without just giving them the most powerful stuff in general. but you also need to make sure that they don't spend too much time on essentially the paperwork of the game. And it's one of those really weird things to explain, and you're probably better off asking someone with like professional game deving experience on that particular side of things, rather than little old me. But yeah. Oh, is this one again? This is gonna be fun. Again, Genshin's the grindiest one gacha game I have actually ever played. Not even stuff like Jugalia Lost and that sort of thing was as bad. Because granted, that's because they had abilities to auto grind. In fact, Jugalia actually had quite an extensive one. Because as long as you had the stamina for it, you could go for like up to 99 runs of a particular stage. That's not. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think the issue isn't so much how much grinding it is. It's more, how exciting is the grind. Because which is very hard to actually make appealing. But I've seen some games pull it off. Mainly in actually I'm gonna put the game away for today. Oh yeah, that's part of what I meant by make playable. Make it something that people actually want to engage in. Yeah, and trying to make grinding fun is part of that. Because some of the best ones that do it are ones that actually put grinding first and foremost in the gameplay loop. Like best example I can think of, Monster Hunter. Grinding is part of the core loop. Hell, grinding is the core loop, as opposed to an in-between. Because if you think about Monster Hunter, fight the thing, you see what you can make from it, and then you keep going back and fighting it, which keeps you on your toes, because Monster Hunter generally has really good combat design in that retrospect. And then you make the gear and then go, hey, there's this new thing that I can fight with my better gear, and the cycle continues. But they make sure that that grinding process, that's part of the loop, isn't dull because of or you're having to fight to do it. Like, you have to learn the monster's moveset to actually be able to fight them properly. Whereas with Genshin, you're either dealing with a really annoying mechanic during the boss fight, or you just annihilate in about 2 seconds flat. With like a child vapor something, a child burst or something. And yeah, you have to make sure that it's something that is enjoyable to partake in. Again, it's very hard to do that, but there are games that I've seen two ways that this has been alleviated in games. The way, like I said, Monster Hunter does it, where it's kind of a part of the core loop, and it's sort of not as bad because they make what you're actually doing to grind more exciting. The other is, oh yeah, when you work hard only to die in a game so easily, it just makes it look like a rage game like junking. Oh yeah, like, that's actually one of the major issues I had with Monster Hunter World, actually. With the, oh god, what were they called? I can't remember what they were actually, no, Tempered, that's what they were called. Tempered monsters. Because they will just one-shot you off, some of them. I still have PTSD from Tempered Nightshade Polonu, for example. And yeah, it don't feel good because it makes it feel that all your hard work has just been wasted. Or you didn't grind enough, which Genshin kind of makes me feel as well. Mostly because I'm too impatient to actually keep on with the actual grinding of it. So I just end up feeling underpowered all the time. Especially, I feel like that when I first played the mobile version of the Injustice game. I said something, if a larger and tougher bosses only beat by characters gained from events / shops. Oh yeah, some other than the LG characters you gain along playing the game. Well, that's sort of a bit of a thing with we play gacha games, that sort of thing. They don't give you their overpowered characters straight off the bat, just cause they want you to spend money, so they don't want to. You essentially, if you had a character that could do literally all the content, what's the point in getting other characters? What's the point on spending the money or putting in the time to get the other characters? So they have to kind of balance that out. At the end of the day, it's still a business for them, but sometimes they can get blinded by greed, or just don't balance shit up. Like, I don't think a good example of ones where, yeah, well, with some free-to-play games that have that sort of thing, sometimes the higher rarity characters don't feel as powerful. Like, good example I can think of off the top of my head, at least the mobile version of the Injustice 2 improved Combat BS. Yeah, that's good. That showed that the developers learned their lesson from it and worked to alleviate those issues. That's a sign of a good developer who saw the pitfalls of the previous entry and improved upon them. Yeah. like I was able to beat hard bosses with the OG trio I had. Yeah. That's a good way to actually design that sort of game. Have like the beginner characters be good, but not ridiculously overpowered that you don't need the other characters for. Like, Disney Speedstorm. You get all characters from doing the start of it. Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Mulan. And you could technically do a fair bit. Well, you can do multiplayer stuff with those characters just fine. But, and this is the issue I do have with games like that. This is sometimes they make you need characters from a specific thing to be able to actually even partake in it. Like Disney Speedstorm, you need to, at the moment, because we're in first free-to-play season 4, it's Aladdin theme, so you need to actually have Aladdin characters. But you can actually get, at the very least, Jasmine for pretty early on, so that kind of leaves it. And yeah, the other first guy was like, oh no, let me get big guns with shop members. But the second I could use the gang members and be fine. Yeah, you don't. Basically, a good free-to-play game like that will give you the tools you need to do somewhat well, but also gives you an extent not be super overpowered, or you might need characters for something else, specific group characters for something, to incentivize you have to spend something. And you really want to have that so that do it in such a way that the people who did spend money on the game feel like they actually got value out of that investment, whilst the free-to-play people don't feel left behind by it. Yeah, in these sort of games there's always going to be an aspect of pay to play. Well, pay to win. That's just the nature of them. But if you can limit that as much as humanly possible, like some games will just make the paid stuff purely cosmetic, which is also a good way of doing it. I know. Again, depends on the game genre and that sort of thing, but it's an interesting topic to actually get into. And again, it's not something I know too much about, because the monetization side of things isn't something that interests me too much. I'm more into the mechanics and like other parts of the game to really dig in and analyze. But in a way, yeah. Oh yeah, don't make the event characters relevant, but don't make them so OP that the game characters you found with start end up useless. Yes. Well, some games, even Arknights, have done that. They have had characters that they've introduced that are completely busted. Like, example I can think of off my head is Texas Alta. When she came out, she just kind of broke everything. Same with Yato also when the Monster Hunter collab came out. Well, I haven't built her up to it yet, just because I knew that's from like chapter 10 or 11 or something like that. Yeah, I can get what you mean. Like, especially if event characters are obtainable by free-to-plays. Want them to actually be good, but also want them to not be ridiculously good. Like, going back to Disney Speedstorm and current season, the, I suppose, quote-unquote free Aladdin character is really Jasmine and Jafar. Jafar's not bad, and neither is Jasmine. They're purposely serviceable for their particular class. In fact, Jasmine's actually my go-to with the speedster class, just generally. So, yeah. The sort of... You kind of want to make event characters middle of the road. Not useless, but again, like I said, not OP to a point where they can just play the game for you. Again, Arknights does have operators that do kind of play the game for you. That's the reason why AFK nice. And a lot of the meta operators I mentioned are ones that sort of are, have caused that, like Mudrock, like Mountain, like Blade. Oh, why do you melee operators? That one, I guess. But yeah, is rather interesting. Think of what other topics off the top of my head to actually talk about. Yeah, my brain's kind of running on empty right now. It's a bit of an issue I have. I have trouble talking for massive now. So that's why my streams don't end up particularly. But yeah. I think this is kind of a sign that my brain is deciding to wind down for the night. Like, nearly half 10. Oh, don't worry, I've been sick about. Oh shit. I hope whatever it is passes out your system soon. Because being sick sucks. Plus, most of the streams I seem to play well. The streams aren't so bad though. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, you don't have to have 3 or 4 people collabing together and just screaming their lungs out. Sometimes just one person just chilling and chatting with you, or just playing a very chill game like Suika or Animal Crossing or something like that. Ain't so bad. And yeah. Different people have different ways of doing things. That's why I've always seen stuff like that. Like, for Mr. Beast are going to do things very different each year Scarlet Yonaguni. To put it into perspective. Different people have different ways of doing things, and There's nothing wrong with that. Like, some people like doing challenge things for streams. Some other people just simply like chatting, doing the breeze with their chat. It's one of the amazing things in life that people just do things in different ways, and you get to see a variety of different perspectives on like multiple things. Even if some of them on ice cream are completely wrong. When I also gone into detail about the games, but not so much in a romantic kind of way, so this was nice and understand. I thank you. Plus I got to learn more on what Arknights was like. Yeah, well, got to learn more what IS3 in the integrated strategies modes are like in Arknights. The main game is... You're welcome. Again, thank you for taking a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Yeah, I can't sing for shit. Yeah. I can barely remember the next 2 words I'm gonna say. Normal conversation, let alone song lyrics. Actually, scrap that, I remember song lyrics. Oh yes, I have a reference. Yeah. Don't mind. Isn't there like a... don't worry, I'm not much of a believer. Oh! That's the sort of thing I'll leave to the VTubers with a bit more of a singing voice. Speaking of which, I am really excited for tomorrow, which could probably be a couple of hours for you, depending on your time zone, or, well, a certain someone having their outfit reveal. So, yeah. I'm excited for that to drop. I don't think much else what to really say. Oh, I might actually just end things there for today. I might just call it. So, thank you all for coming. I've been the CyberPhnx that streams. Hope you enjoyed this stream as much as I have done. Doing it. I hope you all stay safe out there and have a very great rest of your morning, afternoon and evening. And I will see you the next time when I sees you. Goodbye.